Hey everybody, it's Dr. Bullens, and I want to go over question number 9, which is on your physical and chemical changes lab that we are going to be doing today. Question number 9 says to complete the classifying matter graphic organizer, which is this thing right here below. I want to talk to you guys so that you understand how we as chemists classify matter. Matter can be classified or grouped into 2 major categories. Matter is either considered to be a mixture or a pure substance. Quick reminder, just in case you don't remember what matter is just our chemistry vocabulary for just saying stuff. Okay, so anything that has mass and takes up space, whether it's visible or invisible, like air is considered matter because air absolutely takes up space, guys, okay? So matter, again, is just stuff. So we classify stuff in 2 ways. Stuff is either a mixture or a pure substance. If matter is a mixture, then that means that it's easily separated. That's like putting sugar in water. I can boil the water off and then have the sugar remaining. That's an easy way to separate those 2 components of the mixture. But in a pure substance, they cannot be easily separated. They can be separated, but some of them require very extensive laboratory procedures in order to separate the matter, okay? So types of mixtures as well. We have what is called the heterogeneous mixture, and we have the homogeneous or homogeneous mixture. You guys are familiar with these prefixes hetero and homo. In this case, the prefix hetero means uneven distribution, or meaning a different distribution throughout the mixture. That means that what is at the top of the mixture is not the same thing that's at the bottom of the mixture. So again, hetero meaning different means that there's a different, genius means composition. There's a different composition within the mixture. A good example of this would be an unstirred glass of salt water. If all the salt is sitting at the bottom, then that means that at the top there's barely salt, but at the bottom there's a lot of salt. So if someone were like to drink this, right, they're gargling or something, to like maybe rinse out their mouth, then at the top it's not going to be as salty, but the bottom is going to be overwhelmingly salty because the salt is not stirred and it's not evenly distributed throughout the water. A homogeneous mixture, again, homo meaning the same, so homogeneous means same composition or an even distribution of the particles. So if I simply just stir that cup of unstirred salt water and I stir it, now I'm making all of the salt be evenly distributed throughout the cup. So that means it's going to be the same taste at the top, middle, bottom, all throughout the mixture, okay? Even compared to like a cup of coffee, right? If I have a black cup of coffee and I add some sugar, but I don't stir it, the top is still gonna taste like black coffee. But if I stir the sugar, right, then that means that now I get the sugar going throughout the whole cup, so the first sip is just as good as the last. The other type of matter, right, is pure substances. There are 2 types of pure substances. We have elements and we have compounds. Elements are the elements on the periodic table, right? Sodium, chlorine, hydrogen, lithium, magnesium, boron, uranium. You guys are familiar. So,
can already that I will come to the Welcome Center, you are going home. Thank you.
So I specifically wrote the elements sodium and chlorine on the board because these are the 2 elements that combine to form salt, okay? Salt, guys, is a compound, okay? So whenever 2 or more elements come together in a chemical way, right, where they can be easily separated, this new stuff is made. And remember, we learned about this from the episode 201, that things undergo a chemical change when something new is formed. So when sodium and chlorine chemically combine or they react, they form a compound called sodium chloride, and that's the table salt that we eat. The way that I know that a new substance is formed is that I can't eat sodium. Sodium is very dangerous to ingest. I can't eat chlorine. Chlorine is very dangerous to ingest. But we use sodium chloride or table salt all the time to season our food. So this has to be something different because it would affect us differently in this form, all right? So I hope this has been helpful. If this ended up recording backward, then I do have a picture of this that will be on Google Classrooms along with this video.